Hey everybody, today is July 11th, 2023, so it's been nearly a month since I got the message in YouTube Studio stating ads have been limited on one or more videos due to invalid traffic, and my channel's earnings plummeted. So, if we look back at the month of June, we can see that there have been changes to the estimated revenue for the month. For those who are wondering what's been going on with this, and for others out there who are experiencing this issue, maybe this happened to you too. So, back on June 5th, there were some big spikes in earnings, yet traffic was relatively flatlined, or there was nothing really unusual with traffic. Now, these numbers here had probably been revised since last month, but for example, June 5th was the day that the channel had seen a record daily earnings value of $31 and change, and then it got changed to $31 shortly thereafter. And then on June 13th was when I got the message, and you can see several days the earnings have been heavily revised. And if we look back again, June 5th, this was originally $31. They dropped it down to $13 and change. So just to mention, I don't buy traffic. I don't subscribe to services that boost views or subscribers or whatever. I don't subscribe to any of that. I don't ask viewers to click ads. I don't ask friends and family to click ads or loop playlist, all that good stuff. Don't do any of that. And of course, I don't click my own ads. Matter of fact, when I'm managing my videos, I use an ad blocker called uBlock Origin to block my own ads from ever showing. So I've been doing that for years, and see, used to be there simply was not the option to subscribe to YouTube Premium to turn off ads. Used to be the only way to stop them was to use an ad blocker. But anyways, so as I mentioned, earnings have been in the toilet since June 13th, and of course, I've contacted YouTube's creator support several times, and it always seems like you're speaking with a bot, because basically all they do is they just copy and paste stuff into an email that you can easily find on their help articles, which, I mean, I've already read those. I don't need YouTube's support text to basically copy and paste stuff. Otherwise, I mean, the reason why I contacted them was because I needed a human response, not copy and paste. So their support was absolutely a joke. The only information I was able to pry out of them was they told me that this thing, limited ads, will happen for a minimum of 7 days. So despite the message on YouTube Studio saying ads have been limited, had only been present for like maybe 2 or 3 days, if that, ads have been limited on the channel ever since June 13th. Matter of fact, in my most recent update video, which I shot back on the 4th but posted at a later date, one of the viewers commented saying that they hadn't seen any ads on the channel. Now, I don't know how long they've been a viewer of the channel, but if we look at this graph here, this is estimated monetized playbacks. So views by content, that's basically everything on the channel, and we have estimated monetized playbacks, and there's two separate graphs here. So purple is views, green is estimated monetized playbacks. And prior to this bug or glitch happening, if we look, you'll see how the estimated monetized playbacks is roughly half of the total view count. And it's pretty straightforward with some variances here and there, but we're going to say that estimated monetized playbacks were roughly 50% of the views. Now these numbers here have most likely been edited by YouTube's algorithm or whatever, but June 13th was a day that I first got the message, but as you had seen previously, they retroactive went back and subtracted views and stuff like that and refunded advertisers. So June 9th is when estimated monetized playbacks takes a huge hit, and ever since then, ever since, monetized playbacks has been much lower. It's roughly, I'm going to say between a quarter to an eighth of the total views. So yeah, they're still limiting ads big time. So this shaded spot is yesterday, and I should mention in the previous video I turned off embedding on every video on my channel because that was what was suggested by people in the Partner to YouTube subreddit. So I turned off embedding on everything, and they were saying that it would take roughly 4 to 6 days to see any result. Well, so far I've not seen any result. Matter of fact, I've seen a slight drop in views, I think. So yeah, the funny thing is YouTube's creator support, they were trying to say like, oh, we're still seeing ads on your videos, like everything's fine. No, the heck it ain't. So yeah, you can definitely see the giant drop in estimated monetized playbacks, and it's remained that way. So another thing I should mention is recently I uploaded a video over on my second channel, CubeCompMDX, pretty much ripping YouTube a new one over how this whole thing has went about. Basically advising anybody who may want to get into earning money off of YouTube that basically YouTube can screw you overnight over something that's totally not your fault. This is the thing that kills me, is YouTube basically treats their creators like this is their fault. Now, if you are indeed trying to artificially drive up your views and traffic, then yeah, it is your fault. But if you're not doing any of the 3 things that YouTube's creator support tells you not to do, it's totally out of your control. Matter of fact, it's apparently the more word gets out, probably the more often we'll see people sabotaging channels. Because YouTube, it's basically a way. It's just like how for many years people have exploited YouTube's copyright management system. Now there's another way that they can do it. They can basically artificially drive up traffic or click ads or whatever, and basically ruin someone's livelihood. And this is something that YouTube really needs to consider. Is, for example, back in 2013, I think it's 2013 or maybe in 2012, there was one month where I had a small amount of invalid activity reported on AdSense. This is back before YouTube Analytics was even a thing. Back then, you used to go to Google AdSense to look at your estimated earnings from YouTube. And there was, in my payments, 1 month, a very small refund or debit refunded back to advertisers due to supposed invalid activity. But there was no giant drop in earnings that went on for weeks or months afterwards. Earnings were still roughly the same as they always were. So the fact that YouTube is doing this ridiculous punishment to channel creators or channel owners over something that in many cases was not even their fault is absolutely absurd, and it really makes me feel like to the point that some company needs to step in and compete with YouTube big time, because this is not right. This is definitely not right. And apparently there's been some sort of change in the algorithm in very recent, I'd say in the past few months. I'd say there was a change in the algorithm, or this is not right glitch or bug that's taken place that's affecting people left and right, big channels and small channels. Some channels are completely getting their AdSense accounts terminated. Others, like me, are just seeing a silent demonetization of the channel. I mean, when I look at my videos, I think maybe 2 or 3 are limited on ads. They had the yellow dollar sign, but the rest of them are all green. But yet silently in the background, YouTube is limiting ads because, oh, we need to protect that advertiser from what we think is invalid traffic, but is actually valid traffic. Yep, that's kind of it in a nutshell. So it appears that turning off embedding has done absolutely nothing, and it's to the point where it's like, some people are literally creating a new channel from scratch to get around this glitch. I mean, that's like apparently the only way to solve the problem. I mean, it's so bad now that, like, here it is, July 11th. I'm just now, for example, if we look at my earnings on Q Computer Channel, in the last 7 days, well, 6 days really, in the last 6 days I've earned roughly $13 and change. A month ago, that's what I would earn in a day. So yeah, that's pretty significant. So anyways, just figured I'd give you guys another update on this ridiculous situation. Okay everybody, so before I finish up this video, I do want to give you guys a brief update as of July 13th. So I had tweeted to Team YouTube regarding this situation. Unfortunately, they have been nearly as unhelpful as YouTube Creator Support, basically telling me to continue speaking with YouTube Creator Support about the problem. So here's the entire Twitter conversation that I had with Team YouTube. So I had to actually split this up into 5 different tweets because I kind of let them have it in a way. So for the past month, my channel, QQ channel, has had ads limited due to invalid traffic. Daily earnings on the channel since June 13th have been their lowest since 2012. I don't do any of the 3 big things which YouTube says can cause invalid traffic. I have also disabled embedding on all 1.6K of my videos with no change. YouTube Creator Support has done nothing more than cite text from YouTube support articles, which I've already read and have not been helpful. This has happened to a lot of people since the beginning of the year, and some are alleging it's a bug or glitch. Channels both big and small are having their livelihoods destroyed over something that's out of their control. Not to mention people with ill intent can use this to sabotage creators. I have been in the YouTube Partner Program for 12 years and have put a lot of work into this channel. Since June 13th, my channel with 24.8K subscribers now earns as much as it did when it had 600 subscribers 11 years ago. Estimated monetized playbacks have been way down since the invalid traffic message. Viewers have mentioned seeing fewer ads. Prior to the invalid traffic message, traffic looked normal while ad revenue spiked one day. Something has to give. Creators put in a lot of hard work and shouldn't have to deal with this. Please fix this. Thank you. Team YouTube responds, if you're already in touch with Creator Support, it's best to continue communicating with them so they can deep dive into your account. They're the ones best equipped to help you in this issue. And I reply back, Team YouTube, I've tried working with them. Every reply was from someone different, citing the same 3 things not to do. First, claimed there was no invalid traffic, then later claimed there was invalid traffic. Many creators with this invalid traffic issue have mentioned Creator Support was of little help to them for this. And guys and girls, get this. This is their response. Oh, we're sorry about your experience. We highly recommend that you review our tips for preventing invalid traffic. So let's take a moment to look over this Google AdSense help article that Team YouTube is referring us to. So tips to help you prevent invalid traffic on your ads. Understand your ad traffic and site visitors. Well, my site is, it's on YouTube. I'm not hosting a site. So, hey, it's a little difficult for a YouTube creator to control how YouTube controls traffic to said videos. Oh, avoid partnering with untrusted / low quality parties. Well, yeah, don't buy traffic. I already mentioned I don't do that. Don't click on your own ads, even if you think it's okay to do so. I don't do that either, and I don't suggest my viewers or family members or friends click my ads too. Double and triple check your implementation. So this is kind of an issue with ad placement. Well, the thing is, I don't design how the YouTube watch page works. It's kind of up to YouTube how the ads are placed. I mean, I just check the box for before or after video ads, and skippable or non-skippable video ads. So again, these tips really apply to a publisher, a website host that literally codes their website and places their own ads. So this is kind of the big issue that people are getting so fed up about, is how Google basically parrots information from AdSense that's really intended for publishers. I mean, yes, YouTube Analytics does offer detailed traffic information, but then again, when someone goes to YouTube, either in some cases they search for said video, or YouTube's algorithm recommends the video to the viewer. So, I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, after specifically saying, hey, I've reviewed them, I don't do them. Also, if this affects your revenue, it's still best to reach out to creator support team so they can investigate this for you. Well, I guess I'll keep trying with them, but as a lot of people have reported, creator support a lot of times will eventually just start ignoring them. It's ridiculous. So anyways, that wraps it up for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.
Hey everybody. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video from Creator channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to tick the bell so we get notified new video posts. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and share this video as well as the channel with your friends and get the word out. Also, I have a second channel, that's CubeCompMTDX. Over there you'll find videos about thunderstorms and weather, cycling, and videos about me personally. Feel free to subscribe over there as well if you like. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for your support.